name is John Broad, and I'm the president of Crime Stoppers of Michigan. Today I'm officially announcing my plans to retire at the end of this year. I have served as the president of Crime Stoppers since 2004, and prior to that, starting in 1993, I served as the founding chairman of the Alliance for a Safer Greater Detroit, the organization that established Crime Stoppers of Michigan. During the time I've been with Crime Stoppers, it's been my privilege to serve with an outstanding team, a team that includes our dedicated staff, board of directors, 11 board committees, and our many members and sponsors. In addition to this team, I am thankful for our media partners who helped us make sure that the voice of a grieving family would be heard. I'd also like to thank our partners in law enforcement, men and women who often took vague and incomplete tips and then worked with determination to build a case that would put a criminal behind bars. Finally, I am grateful for our corporate supporters, especially General Motors, who has been a strong partner and champion of safe communities from day one. Together, we have accomplished a tremendous amount. When I took on the position, Crime Stoppers was broke. We could not pay rewards, and most of the board had resigned. But we went on to build a Crime Stoppers organization that is unrivaled in the United States in terms of services and community involvement. Today, Crime Stoppers of Michigan is not only solvent, we have healthy reserves. We've grown to serve 8 counties across southeast Michigan, and last year we had 7,000 tips, the second highest of any Crime Stoppers in America. The majority of these tips are about crimes in the suburbs. We've introduced programs into the tip-rich environments of our prisons and jails, and we offer programs in schools and churches to help both solve and prevent crimes in our neighborhoods. Most recently, we've begun a new program, a partnership with churches and other faith-based organizations to once and for all get rid of the no-snitch culture and replace it with a speak-up culture. Over 100 churches now have signs on their lawns proclaiming, "We speak up." It is now time for new, fresh leadership to take Crime Stoppers to an even higher level so that our neighborhoods, our businesses, and our schools can truly be free of crime. I am sure that what we have put in place and the staff that we have, great new things will happen this next phase of Crime Stoppers evolution. So what am I going to do next? First, I want to smell the roses a little bit and spend more time with my family. But I'm not the kind of person who is happy sitting still. I intend to put my years of experience to good use and will continue to work with the community for better, safer neighborhoods. So many challenges remain. Gun violence, abandoned homes in Detroit that attract trouble, and the thousands of fugitives on the run. I'll be exploring ways to encourage community action on these issues. Above all, I want my final words to go to the families of crime victims who are here today. I know how much you want that tip that will help you know who did this terrible thing to your family. You have truly changed who I am. I have stood next to you with your pain, and you've given me a sense of humility and compassion that I did not have before I met you. How many times have I stood next to you trying to hold back my own tears? No family should ever have to go through what you have gone through. In children's storybooks, evil people are punished. In real life, sometimes evil people are not punished, at least least not in this world. I still want to do whatever I can to bring justice and closure to each of you, and I thank you very, very much for joining me here today. I would now like to introduce the chair of the Board of Directors for Crime Stoppers, who also happens to be the president of the Belle Isle Conservancy, Michelle Hodges.
Life and death. Oftentimes when we hear those words used, we think it's hyperbole. But in the case of Crime Stoppers, it's not an exaggeration used to make a point. It is the point, life and death. As this organization has grown, John has personified this mission and has served with passion and dedication throughout his 11 years. As a result of his service, the organization is strong, and so many lives have been touched in a very positive way. And for that, we are very grateful. And we wish him well as he directs his talents and have a little bit of jealousy to the organizations and entities that get to benefit from those wonderful talents going forward. I'd like to thank very much all of the folks that are here today and support Crime Stoppers every day, whether it's the pastors or the families or our donors or our board members who are well represented as well. I'd also like to extend a special thank you to Dan DiBardino, who is somewhere buried here. Dan is a longtime board member as well as a partner in Recon Management Group, which is a firm that provides a full offering of security services. He will be serving as the interim CEO as we look for John's replacement. So John, thank you for artfully building Crime Stoppers into one of America's best. And thank you, Dan, for being at the helm as we transition into this next phase of growth and opportunity. Thank you.